Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great one so far. We have a very interesting headline here on CryptoBriefing.com. It seems that the Maduro regime in Venezuela is blocking a Bitcoin exchange from distributing $18 million to the health sector workers. And it seems like that $18 million is trying to be distributed by the opposition party to Maduro. So a very interesting political development in Venezuela that's overlapping with the world of cryptocurrency. We'll be discussing that. We'll be discussing safe haven that may be partnering with Matic Network. We're talking about today Effect.ai Dao Part 2. Kava Labs is also in the news. They've launched a new minting service. We'll also be discussing Quarkchain. They've announced something very important, and we'll talk about Uptrennd as well to round things off. Guys, if you like this kind of content, Bitcoin, blockchain, and cryptocurrency, then of course like and subscribe. Let's take a look at the markets today to kick things off here on CoinGecko.com. Down 2.3%. So we're pretty much down the equivalent of what we were up yesterday. Currently, we're at $374.1 billion. That is the total cryptocurrency market cap. Projects generally down a few percentage points here. As you can see in the top 10 or so, the kind of exceptions to the negative are Chainlink. That's down a little bit more, negative 5.6%. And then Polkadot surging all the way up to number 7 slot. That's actually up 13.9%. We discussed Polkadot at length in yesterday's video and everything that is going on in that ecosystem. It's certainly very exciting. Right now, Bitcoin's dominance is even lower than it was yesterday, 56.8%. Okay, we're here now on CryptoBriefing.com where we're discussing how the Maduro regime in Venezuela is blocking a Bitcoin exchange from distributing $18 million worth of basically coins and assets to health workers. So Venezuela's opposition party, that's the most important point, has gained access to these $18 million, which they are trying to distribute to healthcare workers. So Venezuela's opposition government plans to distribute the $18 million of funds originally seized from the country's Maduro regime. One Venezuelan crypto company, AirTM, is handling the payouts. And though AirTM's subversive intentions are impressive, this sort of plan may not be workable on a large scale. If you haven't heard about AirTM, they're a Venezuelan-based cryptocurrency exchange, and they've been selected to redistribute the $18 million worth of funds, which was seized from the country's controversial Maduro government. And after attempting to block the distribution, activists have provided users with a guide to using a VPN. So they're straight up opposing the Maduro regime. They're straight up trying to get these funds distributed in the form of cryptocurrency through AirTM, and they're actively trying to get people to use a VPN to do so. Pretty impressive development, and I'm not taking political sides here, but this is very impressive when you think about it in terms of the cryptocurrency space that everything is happening in. We haven't seen anything like this before. Tweeting here is Matt Alborg about the situation. An absolutely incredible story out of Venezuela today. The AirTM, a Coinbase-funded digital currency exchange, has been elected to redistribute $18 million in U.S. government-seized corruption funds of the Maduro government back to 62,000 healthcare workers in Venezuela. So we are effectively entering the era now of crypto relief efforts. AirTM is not the first crypto company to redistribute funds as part of benevolent efforts. Coinbase and Binance have carried out fundraising efforts for many causes, and AirTM itself has been involved in past crypto airdrops such as Airdrop Venezuela. But the thing about this that I think makes it so different is the political tinge that it adds to it. Can you imagine if you had President Trump or former Vice President Joe Biden, one campaign attacking the other and promising relief efforts in the form of some kind of funds that would be distributed via exchange and prompting people to use a VPN? This is something that we haven't seen before. This is a very interesting development as far as what it means geopolitically, both internationally and I suppose domestically as well for Venezuelans. This individual here summing it up pretty well, Mauricio at Cryptonomista. I need to break this down because I am too excited. The president of Venezuela is encouraging people to download a crypto wallet, AirTM, and to install a VPN service in order to access the platform. They will be distributing aid and dispersing using AirTM's peer-to-peer network. And although there's a lot of tension undoubtedly built into this development and this story, it nonetheless is going to act as a pilot. We'll be able to look back on it as a precedent of some sort, for better or worse. We'll come back to this as the story develops, guys, and update you accordingly. Very, very intriguing development for now, for the time being. Okay, let's discuss Safe Haven, which which seem to be partnering with Matic Network. Here, Manifest Wallace on Twitter looks like Safe Haven IO's SHA may be partnering with Matic to bring Inherity to India, which would be huge. Here, referring to this, there are rumors of Safe Haven making a strong push in India. Is there any credibility associated with these rumors? Yes, we are currently discussing and will probably sign the memorandum of understanding in the coming days with an Indian project backed by Coinbase and Binance. The goal is to launch Inherity to India and do it better with this partner who is building one of the strongest DeFi ecosystems in this space. I cannot tell any names, but I believe that this will bring Safe Haven to the eyes of many new users. Now, can we trust this? Where is this from exactly? It's not exactly referenced. This doesn't seem to be any kind of official blog. There's no URL here. This is just an image which could have been photoshopped. We're not sure. So in that sense, we have to be skeptical first, even if this is something that we'd like to see happen as a development. But here's Safe Haven tweeting at Safe Haven IO. You can start trading SHA USDT and SHA BTC on Kucoin at 1800 hours on the 25th of August 2020, approximately 30 minutes from now. We are excited for this new milestone. So although they have some interesting developments here getting listed on Kucoin, that's a big deal. They have not come out and confirmed or denied the partnership news with Matic. We will, of course, stay glued to that story and let you guys know if and when updates are available. Okay, we're now discussing Effect.ai, specifically DAO Part 2. They tweeted the following at Effect.ai-X. Time for Chapter 2 of our Effect.DAO blog series. In this one, we introduced the Effect.DAO Constitution, a document that should set the path on defining the relationship between humanity and AI. That's no small undertaking. This is a bit of, actually not too much of a big read, 6-minute read, but here's that Chapter 2 blog series that they were talking about this from the Effect.ai team, specifically Chris. I believe you guys can read about this. We'll link to it in the description below. Kava Labs now is launching a new minting service. That's the latest update at Kava_labs. Kava has a new intuitive look and feel. Now you can mint USDX with your BNB in just a few clicks. Let's give it a try and tell us what you think in the comments. So here's the app, guys. Here's that new look and feel that we were describing. When you connect your wallet to Kava here, you can connect via either Ledger or Trust Wallet. It's app.kava.io. So a nice makeover, a nice clean, slick look here that does feel new and does feel very functional in a very clean and a little bit minimalistic way. So there you have it. We'll link to this in the description below in case you need to be directed there. And here on medium.com, borrow USDX on Kava with Trust Wallet. This is your step-by-step guide on how to borrow USDX on Kava web app using assets in your Trust Wallet. So just in case you're unclear about how you would go about this, here is your step-to-step guide. As always, guys, we're linking this as well in the comments below. Quarkchain here in the news at Quark_chain with this important notice. All lockup users, please withdraw your staked coins before the 28th of August. After the 28th, the withdrawal access will be closed due to the lockup contract is updated for the next phase. To avoid loss, please get your staked coins back immediately. So for anybody out there in the altcoin buzz army, all lock drop users, please make sure you do withdraw your staked coins before the 25th of August. That is coming up quickly. At the time of this recording, that is only 4 days away. So hopefully you guys get this message. They also issued this follow-up tweet, important notice, all lockup users, please withdraw your staked coins before August 28th. If you miss the deadline, the website will not support withdrawing any longer because we will be updating the lock drop contract for the next phase of the game of DeFi, hashtag Quarkchain DeFi. Again, guys, you have 4 days, not a whole lot of time, and they won't be supporting withdrawals any longer after that. So hopefully for you out there in the altcoin buzz army, you guys get this message and you can withdraw in time. Okay, finally, guys, to wrap things up for today, we're discussing Uptrennd, which is kind of slowing down, but for all the right reasons due to very, very heavy traffic. So Jeff Kurdikis at Jeff Kurdikis here on Twitter. Engagement level on Uptrennd has been absolutely fire lately. Within 24 hours, Uptrennd has seen 1,000 comments, has seen 600 upvotes, and has seen 50 100,000 views. This is legit. Unfortunately, some of the hype that we've seen lately, everything that goes up must come down, of course. Uptrend is down right now, nearly 20% on the day, but it all depends on your perspective, right? That sounds pretty bad, currently sitting at about 3.7 cents. If you take a look at the 24 hours, yeah, that performance is not ideal, but kind of zoom out a little bit to that 3-month perspective, as we like to do here at Altcoin Buzz, and you can see it's really just coming off a recent high of unbelievable and unrestrained exuberance. So still in pretty good shape, and these are growing pains that are natural, guys. It's a good thing to be kind of clogged up a little bit, so to speak, if you're growing meteorically. It's all about managing that growth. At Uptrend here on Twitter, tweeting about the same thing. That's Uptrend with 2 N's. Don't forget, the amount of members on Uptrend lately has absolutely exploded, causing the website to slow down. So Tuesday, the 25th, Uptrend will temporarily go offline as we upgrade the server to accommodate all the new traffic. Time to level up. And that about wraps it up for today, everybody. Do be sure you are following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications if you've enjoyed today's video. Best of luck, guys, if you choose to invest on this Tuesday. But have a great one, everybody. Stay safe out there. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.